Welcome back to the 504 Core Podcast. We're doing episode 62 today, UFC 303 recap with Jacques Brechtel. Crazy night last night. I don't even know where to start. You were talking about bets you made. What'd you place last night?
Well, it was funny. It was just a funny bet that Blake Bourgeois made. Shout out him. He's trusted me when I told him not to. He's just like, "Who are you betting on?" I wanted to make a nice little parlay, dude. I'm gonna bet on Alex Pieta every time. And by the way, I mean that's just further example. I'm gonna bet on him every single time. Always bet Alex. Always bet Poeton. And if you or someone you know has a gambling problem, don't do anything about it. It's awesome. It's really it's so much fun. But yeah, but the first leg was Charles Jourdain because I was just like, slim underdog, why not? I was like, take Charles and definitely do Alex. I was like, this is the only one you got to be worried about though. And then Charles of course gets pummeled, and he put 100. He's like, damn, I put $100 on that. I was like, why would you do that?
$100, nice.
He's like, because I trusted you. I was like, I told you don't trust me.
Because I trusted you.
Yeah.
It's like Dennis Reynolds, like when he's like, I trusted you. He's like, why?
Yeah. I tell everybody, like, who do you have for this fight? I'm like, here's what I have, but please don't like bet on based on my word. But here's who I think.
Yeah, I mean, Pereira came through, obviously. I'm at the point now.
He's the hero of. He's my hero.
Oh,
I was drunkenly talking to Sal last night, just about how I've watched him from his first fight all the way up until now, and it's been quite a ride in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, we'll work our way back. I mean, obviously he was the highlight. The card was kind of stale. There really a lot of decisions. There wasn't really anything crazy until you got to the main card. I mean, half the craziness was finding out that fucking Brian Ortega pulled out. So
yeah,
a lot of decisions. It was kind of a meh card until we got deeper in there. But
going on Brian Ortega, I was kind of confused who he was bulking up to fight at lightweight.
I don't know. I don't know if was it a weight cut thing, and then he
I was told that he was bulking for a lightweight fight for whatever reason, and then I guess took a Diego Lopez fight.
Well, they did say he was going to move up, so I didn't know what it was, unless he's playing at 45 and then trying to get a title shot after.
Shout out Diego Lopez too, by the way. That kid, he's another little superstar.
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, I mean, we can work our way back. Yeah, I mean, just bet Pereira till the wheels fall off. I don't see why not. What's next for him? Do you just go John Jones, or do you give him someone else?
I did see somebody say, what if Izzy regains the title and then they have their trilogy fight as a super fight, which would be cool. But
he waited 232 last night. He's got to cut 50 pounds.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Izzy's gonna have to go up to him, and Izzy's Izzy weighed in at 202 on the weight day, on the weigh-in day for whenever he fought at 205, and he had pizza in his hand.
Yeah,
that was as heavy as he was going to be.
If let's say, like, I know this isn't. I don't think I think John Jones is gonna, beat Stipe and then right off in the sunset. That's my predictions. But
yeah,
if
that's a hot take, dude.
No, it's not a hot take at all. Let's say Jones beats Stipe and has another itch and he wants to fight, Chamo. How do you think that goes? I mean, he doesn't have to cut the extra weight.
We'll have to see how he fights Stipe, because I guess everybody was saying this whenever he fought Gon too. He hadn't fought in a while, so we got to see how he comes back. And then he put on that performance, and then everybody's doubts went away. But I think those doubts, and I'm kind of speaking for myself, and I don't doubt John Jones. I never do. But it's like, dude, you've not only been gone for a while, but off a pectoral tear, and I'm sure he's not just sitting around, but like, let's put a date on this, boys. Let's stop, messing around. But I mean, yeah, John Jones. If he's John Jones, I love Alex Pieta, and I would bet him till the wheels fall off. But dude. I mean, obviously, Alex tears him up on the feet, but I don't think it stays on the feet for very long.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
plus the way he pulled Gon to the ground and just ended it.
Yeah, no, honestly, Gon versus Pereira is like the first heavyweight fight. It's actually a pretty amazing fight, like stylistically, two strikers.
Yeah, that actually would be.
Yeah, I would really like that just to see. But yeah, I mean, you have to see him cut the extra 20 something pounds that he usually cuts. So I think, that usually makes guys better. I was thinking about, dude, like, where
It's
would
true.
you
Hey,
put?
Stipe would fight at like 235.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like most of those guys, like, even when John Jones was bulking and he's like, oh, I'm 260 and all that shit, like, he still got down to, I think, like 240 something or 230 something for Gone. So, like, it seems like the optimal fighting weight is in the 240s, around that at least. I know Cain Velasquez fought at that when he was in his prime. So anything more than that, unless you're just like naturally just
Unless you're
gigantic,
Francis Ngannou and you
yeah,
walk around 263, just easy.
yeah. So unless you're like just naturally like that, but yeah, I think Poton versus Gon would be a really good one, and then we'll see from there. And if he
What do
obviously,
you think Aspinall does to Pieta if they fought?
well, Aspinall's got to get to
I'm,
Curtis
I'm just I'm just saying. What do you think?
versus Aspinall, dude. I would just keep betting Poton. Like, I think
Really, dude, a lot of dude. I mean, dude, Aspinall is pretty good on the ground too. That's the problem. Is and a lot of these guys they say like that is his weakness, I guess. But I'm trying to think. Whenever he hasn't really fought a whole lot of like wrestler types. He did his. I do remember his debut. He fought. I can't remember his name, but I remember he was a wrestler. And the whole first round he was stuffed. Like he had him on the ground, and then next round he flying knee KO'd him. In
yeah.
switch knee actually, but in like the first 40 seconds of the second round.
But when he hit Yuri at the end of the first round, it looked like he barely got it. I guess he just tagged him in the right
No,
spot.
his left hook. It always looks like he just like it's a very quick, and he just tags people, but it's a button. Like I don't know what the.
When he hit him, I was like, they didn't look like he even really like hit him that hard. And I guess he just hits him in the right places. I really don't know, but
He is in the right places with the right angle at the right time.
and then he
And you saw that they made a read before. They saw him warming up on like Instagram or something before.
I did see
the fight,
that.
and they
Yeah.
said that his hands were down, and they like used that. Yuri always fought with his hands down though.
Yuri used to be like, he used to have a ton of movement. I remember the first time I watched him, like his debut, he was moving around like a crazy person. Like he was moving all his extremities. Like he was bobbing his head, throwing like weird like elbows at the air. Like he was doing all kind of crazy shit. And
I remember
whenever he got away from that.
when he came onto the scene, I remember Shane was saying he didn't like him, like stylistically. Like just and it was for that reason. He did leave himself. He does leave himself open clearly a lot. I saw a highlight reel of him. I can't remember who he was fighting, but he did a face block. He shoved his head into like it's like, dude, you can't do that with dudes like Alex Pieta. And I mean,
yeah,
he
no.
didn't, but
Some guys just fight with like reckless abandon. He's definitely one of them. But sometimes it pays, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, that was just crazy. Shout out to Herb Dean as well.
if he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. But yeah, no, I mean, he pretty much knocked him out at the end of the first round, head kicks him, lets him keeps going for another 5-10 seconds. It is classic. So but yeah, I guess Gone versus Pereira, but they're not going to make the John Jones fight. I don't really see them giving like a.
When are they going to put a date on it?
On what?
The Jones Stipe fight.
Oh, I have no idea. Well, you got Aspinall Blades, and then after that, which is weird.
Hey,
I don't get it.
Who cares?
yeah.
I don't care. Like I don't care. The interim shit's so it's confusing. It's very boxing like, and I want to stay as far away from that shit as possible.
Yeah.
And I get why you need to have it in certain cases, but like this one, Jesus Christ, he's running an interim defense, an interim title defense. I'm gonna kill myself. What are we doing here?
I'm gonna jump. Yeah, no, I just don't know any Curtis Blades fans either. Have you met one? Yeah, dude, I'm just a big Curtis Blades fan.
No.
I've never met one.
I've never been scrolling through Instagram and I see like a Curtis Blades fan page.
It doesn't exist. But yeah, no, I don't know. The heavyweight is just so jammed up. Like, okay, whoever wins that, what do you do then? Because they've been saying Stipe Jones. So
I don't care. I really think that. I mean, obviously they're prioritizing that. I'm sure they are, but like what's the holdup? Is it Jones? Is it Stipe? They're trying to get a date on everything, but like I guess while they're waiting, while they're trying to prioritize, like well, the heavyweight division, we can't let it just sit there. So they're talking about an interim title defense and all this.
Is it interim or did he relinquish it?
I don't think he relinquished it. No, he's John Jones ain't giving up a belt. I mean,
You sure? I'm looking at it. It says title fight. Don't you just say interim title fight?
no, it should be a title fight. I'm pretty sure he has.
It's definitely a title fight, but it's an interim fight.
He's definitely has him. He probably should have vacated it.
Let me see. Aspinall's last fight was versus Pavlovich. What was that considered? It doesn't say. Yeah. Dude, when was the last time you've seen a heavyweight title fight not be the headlines too? And it's Bilal Muhammad jumping them too. Dude, I
see fan pages for him a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's for other reasons than him being an exciting fighter.
I don't like when people disrespect him in real life. That's annoying.
It's like my love for Anthony Smith. Like, do I think he's a good fighter? I don't know, but is his delusion hilarious? Oh yeah, of course. I don't think he's a real person half the time.
He's got some insane takes.
Yeah, before like a couple weeks ago or a week ago, he's like, "Oh, I think Pereira would be scared of me to be in the same cage as me." I'm like, okay, like,
yeah, dude.
Are you just doing this to get attention, or are you just saying? Or you actually believe this? Like, come on.
I mean, I feel he's gotta be confident. He's got to convince himself.
Well, he's had 87,000 pro fights too. So
I remember when he said he recently he's like, yeah, the thing is about John Jones, he's just not that good. Actually, not. Dude,
he did. To his credit, he did take Jones. He could have easily taken the title from Jones. Like,
could have.
He could have taken the DQ and then gotten the belt. He could have done it. The credit to him, he didn't do that.
But, yeah, no, he's a
I wouldn't say he gave John Jones fits, but he definitely gave him more fits than a lot of guys he's fought. Let's just say that. So, yeah, Anthony Smith wasn't too impressive. We'll get to him in a second. But
what about you want to start at the bottom?
Yeah, we can kind of jumping around here. Yeah. Ricky Simon versus Oliveira. Did you watch that fight?
Oh, how far are we going back?
We can go back.
Let me see. No, I watched. I did watch Arlovsky. I think that's whenever I kind of got in.
That was boring.
I had an engagement party. So
yeah, Arlovsky was boring, but Watterson,
her career.
Karate Hottie,
she's an OG.
Yeah, she's a good one. Peyton Talbot. It was like a 5-second knockout. That was nice.
That was awesome. That was another one. I guess that's what maybe got Blake saying like, "I trust you," but that was an easy one to call. It was like, y'all get ready. I was like, y'all get ready for this kid. He's gonna maul this guy, and then he just comes in and he does it. But people are calling him the O'Malley killer. That's what they're raising him up to be.
People need to chill out.
I saw one meme page call him that. People were like, "Oh, that's another win for the O'Malley killer."
I think Darren Till's a perfect example of like.
Oh no, yeah, but he's not being propped up. He's being propped up by one meme page who probably doesn't like Sean O'Malley.
Yeah,
that's like shout out Uncle Dana how they hate Izzy.
What is Izzy thinking right now?
He's in a bar going, "I beat that guy." That's what he's thinking,
dude. What is even next for him? Duplessis.
Middleweight title, yeah, Duplessis. He's fighting for that. But dude, what are they doing to Sean Strickland, dude? What do you think of that? They offered him Whitaker. You said no.
Whitaker's in like that Dustin Poirier spot where like you give him maybe one more chance and then like that's it. But like Whitaker still has more miles, so I don't know. Like it's kind of weird. All these are just kind of jammed up. I don't really get it.
Because everybody has their shot, everybody has their place. It's just we got a lot of guys in there still that have just been around forever, and they need their opportunity. But I mean, Sean, like he had it was a close fight against Duplessis. You could have argued that he won, and they give him the number 7 dude. He goes through him, does his job, and then they're gonna offer him Whitaker again. Like he needs to either have the if Adesanya wins, then yeah, maybe you could argue give him the rematch against Drakus, but you got to give him that belt shot again.
I mean, that's just an easy match. Yeah, I mean, it seems like he's refusing to take any other fight.
I agree. I know, and I agree with him. I usually am like, you got to be bout to any fight, but what do I know? But I mean, I agree with him. I think he should be like, no, I'm not taking anything but the title shot.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to do that, I'll do it. But yeah, I guess just when Hamzat and Whitaker supposed to fight the first time, so I just kind of
and Hamzat's probably lucky he didn't see Whitaker that day. Look, I like Hamzat. He's done a lot in the sport, and he's an entertaining fighter. But all that stuff he talked, just it was ridiculous. And they say that what I've been hearing talk is that whenever he trains like super hard, which he always does, he overtrains and he just gets violently ill.
Yeah, it's just
whatever that even means.
Yeah, eat a steak and take a couple of days off. Yeah, I don't really know. I guess that's the fight to make. I don't really know. Middleweights, heavyweights, it's all jammed up. I mean, you got like 4 or 5 guys that could just kind of clamoring for it. The sleeper in the division is Usman going up to 85.
But here's the thing. After Hamzat, I know he got ill, but he missed the fight, and Whitaker won. So Whitaker, he's almost allowed to just move on from that. Make that fight. But I would have really liked to see Usman full camp against Hamzat again.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think that would be a fight to that.
Like a fight night 5-rounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of fights to be made, but I'm trying to think what else in this card really stood out. John Silva, I'm a fan, even though I kind of think he's weird after he knocked out.
Yeah, but shout out, Charles Jourdain for breaking my original parlay. But if it wasn't for him, I would have bet more money on Alex and then went up. And I ended up, so that was good.
Yeah. Did you see him trying to make out with Bruce Buffer when he was screaming his name?
I did not see that. Actually.
Bruce Buffer was announcing him, and he was literally like half an inch away from his face. It was weird.
He's a good man.
Yeah, it's just I haven't seen someone do that. I've seen guys I've seen TJ Dillashaw kind of scream. Machado Gary did that. I don't know. It was just kind of weird. He was just he was looking at him weird. But yeah, it was a pretty clean knockout. He seems like an interesting guy. I think he's missed weight twice, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if he can move up.
That's never good.
55 that could put on some fights.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to be the fat shamer here, but I hate guys that miss weight. Not I hate them, but it's just annoying because it's always unpredictable. Is the fight even going to happen? What weight's it going to be at now? Just shout out Kelvin Gastelum. Missing weight with Kelvin.
Dana wanted to rip his fucking eyes out that other night.
Dude, how about apparently wasn't it he's like, yeah, I'm not. There's no way I'm gonna be able to make weight. And then D-Rob was like, yeah, me neither.
Yeah, it's always nice when the guy admits he can't.
Yeah, D-Rod's like, thank God, dude.
Just move up, bro. Gastelum, yeah, I don't know what to make of Gastelum.
Gastelum's short for middleweight though. That's why I don't want to move up.
Bro, who
DC though. DC was fun.
Dude, I mean, anytime people talk about Gastelum, like, oh,
yeah, he took Izzy to we get it.
Just but
he didn't, and then he did all this other shit after.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a couple.
BJ Penn was arguably one of the greatest fighters of all time. I saw a video of him getting knocked out of the bar while he was drunk as hell. Shit, the fall from grace.
Yeah,
he posted something on Instagram today about how Biden's got fake skin and he's wearing a he ran for governor of fucking Hawaii. Dude, if I was I would have voted for him if I was a Hawaiian resident. Bet your ass.
Yeah. That's yeah. I don't know, dude. It's interesting to see what happens. It's interesting to see what these guys do once it's over with the with fighting. amount of brain damage these guys take. It's really interesting. But did you see the Joe Pfeiffer fight?
Yes, I did.
That was pretty
I saw
interesting.
just the
That was
end
pretty
of it,
weird.
which was the beginning of it.
Yeah, it was like 20 seconds in.
Yeah.
It was pretty clean knockout. That dude's 13-3 middleweight. You know,
Yeah,
that
he was
guy.
banging the win column. He lost his last one against Hermanson. He had a pretty big. I remember, like I think the fight week for him was like huge for some. Like there was a lot of like build up towards him, because he's a rising star right now. But it was disappointing to see him lose by decision. But
Why don't they put him versus Bo Nickel? That'd be a fun fight.
Why? Because they look alike.
Yeah, kind of. But
They
like
look exactly the same. Actually,
I know. I kind of thought for a second it was Bo Nickel, but
Yeah.
no. I mean, like I think that'd be a fun fight. It'd be a good test for both guys, honestly. I mean, Bo Nickel hasn't fought anyone crazy in this.
Pfeiffer ranked or no?
No. Let me look at his recent fights, but it was impressive enough to be like, all right, well, let's start fighting. So he lost to Hermanson.
Yeah,
He beat Mearshart. I only know Mearshart because Hamzat knocked him out in like 5 seconds. Who's this guy?
That is true.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know if if he loses to Hermanson, maybe not. Bo Nickel. I just don't know who that dude would face. Gastelum. That would be a good RIP Gastelum fight. Dana just says, "Fuck it," like you're fighting at 85. Like,
are you telling me like what fight he could get end to end to the rankings? Yeah, Bo Nickel's not ranked, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, wait, Joe Pfeiffer? I'm pretty sure he has like he has the strongest punch ever. Like I think he beat Francis on his record. Yeah,
I did see something on Twitter about that. Yeah, let's see. I'm assuming they updated this already. Chris Curtis is 15. Dude, Jack Hermanson's ranked above Hamzat.
And why was Piper's not even ranked and he was fighting Hermanson? Well, damn. What a way to enter the rankings.
What about Brennan Allen versus Bo Nickel?
Dude, you're giving. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna fight. That's pretty high up for an unranked dude, but it is Bo Nickel.
But everyone's kissing.
You know what? No, he's at 11. He's been calling him out. Give him Hamzat. Give him Hamzat. That's who he called him out day one.
See, like obviously you got like certain guys. It's like Brennan Allen's 7, but like, do people really think Brennan Allen's better than Hamzat? I mean, I don't.
No. Give Bo Nickel Hamzat.
I'm just trying to think of like a guy who can grapple or wrestle, one of the two. Brennan Allen stands out. Vittori would be a fun one, but Vittori, Costa is always a classic. You never know with him.
You may miss weight.
Yeah, that's your problem.
What?
Who is this guy? Caio. Oh, okay. I didn't. Caio Borrallo. He's 16-1. His nicknamed the Natural. Anthony Hernandez, 14. Chris Curtis. Is he considered a wrestler? What is he considered?
He's considered Sean Strickland's training partner. So they work out on the same.
That's what it says on his card.
Yeah, they work out in the same gym. So like, yeah, they have similar styles.
Yeah, I mean that'd be. I don't know the middleweights, dude. Middleweights and heavyweights are just weird.
They're stacked and inactive.
Lightweights are weird too. Dude, honestly, every division's kind of weird.
Yeah, heavyweight John Jones, champion. Great.
Great. Yeah, because it says Aspinall's interim on the website. Yeah. So like you don't have 2 interim fights. So I guess the Blades Aspinall fight is for the actual title. Yeah, I guess he did relinquish it technically. Well, I don't know because it says he's champion. Oh,
yeah. I don't, dude. If we would have relinquished it, we would have heard about it. It would have been very like He ain't relinquishing shit. Shout out Jamal Hill. Back whenever
Oh, like don't get me started on Jamal Hill.
everybody used to like him. And that dude, he's had a bad fall from grace. I used to like him a lot. I mean, I don't mind him that much, but guy, he just needs to shut up.
Dude, just take an L. Sometimes like these guys just get an L and they can't get over themselves.
It is hard in the mind because I mean I've never lost I've lost team sports. I've never lost like just you lose.
Yeah.
You are the loser. And it's especially at that level where you're just like you got beat up in front of everybody. But man, shut the fuck up.
Man. Yeah, no, I agree. Just take it, dude. Just there's no shame in it. Like people will give you shit for like a week and then people move on. Like
yeah.
I'm a big UFC fan. I forget about half these fucking
Yeah, I know. And like, yeah, I mean, if you're a fighter, you're gonna get your ass beat, sometimes. Like it is what it is, and you shake it off, get back to it, or just ride off into the sunset. It's no big deal.
Or you could just be like Sean O'Malley and say you didn't lose. Just like I don't know.
Yeah, first off, that worked for him. It didn't work. But I remember when he was doing that,
but he didn't get knocked out. He got some weird thing to his leg, which he did get knocked out because like he was getting.
Oh yeah, he got shelled by Cheeto after that.
No, it wouldn't have. It would have been the same result. But yeah, just sometimes you just gotta move on.
Shout out Cheeto Vera. I think he won in their second fight. To be honest with you.
See, I don't even remember the second fight that well.
Really? Sean and Cheeto?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, I remember that knee. I will remember that.
That's
pretty bad.
My face just hurt. He's got the strongest face of all time.
I think it's his cardio. Everyone says your cardio makes your chin like a billion times better. I think he's just so well conditioned at this point.
Yeah.
But, all right, and then Machado Gary Page. What'd you think of that?
I mean,
I thought it was a draw. Dana said it was a draw.
It was a close. Honestly, it kind of almost went how I thought it would. But who was it? Zach was asking me how I think it would go, and I was just like, dude, I don't want to touch that fight. And I guess it really proved right about not wanting to touch it. A draw.
Yeah,
what should have been a draw, but. And if I would have had money on that and I would have lost that way, like, either way that I bet, I would have been pissed.
The third round was just weird. I mean, obviously Gary won first, Page won second, and then the second round he's on his back. But Page did get like 3 or 4 shots. But yeah, it was just, I didn't know what to make of that. Ian Gary, another delusional motherfucker. Why is he just, these guys like you get these weird wins and they think they're like just on this pantheon of like greatness. Like
he's riding that McGregor fandom. He's been on that train since the beginning, and like it was kind of good at the beginning, and then everybody kind of saw how annoying he was, and he's still trying to like let it go, and it's just another one. Just shut up. Like, I mean, you just got to get there and put on a performance. McGregor wasn't in there banging out, weird decisions.
Yeah.
Like he was knocking people the fuck out.
Do something. If you're barely getting wins, just
rip some heads off. Yeah. Like if you're barely getting wins, I remember Bo Nickel, his last fight, he was like, because he didn't rip the dude's head off in the first round, he was like, I'm disappointed in my performance, blah, blah, blah. Should have.
Did he go to decision that fight? I remember that dude he fought was terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was just, and I'm not saying that like that, but that is what you should. I mean, every fighter says it. Every fighter that ends up losing close decisions, they have to reevaluate everything, and they're like, I'm not letting the judges take the fight. Like, I'm not putting the fight into the judges' hands.
Yeah,
and that's what I mentioned this on the last time that Brendan Allen's corner was doing that to him his last fight night. They were like, oh, you're winning this, and it was way too close for them to be like, oh, you're winning this fight, you're winning for sure. Just bang out this last round. It's like, no.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. Just weird delusion, man. I guess it falls into confidence. I'm not sure, but
you have to have a sense of false confidence, like, to bring out that superstar. But Ian Gary just doesn't have that swagger. Like he's just annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
and no one likes him.
I agree. Macy Chasson versus Bueno Silva. Did you even watch that? I didn't even watch it.
I did turn around and I saw her head. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's all I saw. I just saw an image on Twitter and it was like, look at this cut. I was like,
Yeah, and then she's just leaking blood, and she's like shaking her head, like, God, I can't believe he's not letting me fight. It's like you're.
isn't she from Louisiana?
Who is that? Oh yeah, she's from New Orleans, I believe.
Oh, from
Or
New
she
Orleans.
fights down in New Orleans.
5'11". She's pretty tall.
She's been around for a while, I think. At least not.
She's got a pretty good record for a chick. Girls usually don't have good records just because.
Yeah, she was on the Ultimate Fighter in 2018.
Oh, yeah, she looks pretty crazy. 5'11", 135. I didn't watch it, but I'm a fan now. Yeah, you don't really see finishes like that with girls. Like,
No.
When was the last time you've seen a cut stop a fight with the women? I don't think I've ever seen it.
I don't remember. God, I can't remember what fight it was, but I just remember it may have been Michelle Waterson because she had a white shirt on. She was just covered in blood. Like,
Was she?
Yeah, I was like, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, admittedly, I've admitted a couple times I'm just not the biggest fan of women fights unless it's like 3 chicks are fighting. So I could care less.
Depends who it is.
Yeah.
They'll maul each other. I am excited to see Grasso and Valentino fight again.
Are they? When's that fight? Oh, that's the Ultimate Fighter series right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you watched it at all?
No.
Yeah.
I watched some of the fights, but not quite the show. One dude who lost like pulled out a knife and said he was gonna stab somebody. Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm kidding." Everybody's like, "Oh shit."
I'm kidding. It's just
Don't
good
kid
for
like
family fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. No, I haven't watched any of them. I might watch it when they all come out. Yeah, I haven't really seen any spoilers or anything. You guys, dude, ESPN MMA, the Instagram page used to piss me off, especially with the McGregor Chandler Ultimate Fighter. They'd leak like the episode would end at like 9 p.m., like 9:30. They'd put dude, what are you doing? Like most people don't tune in exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll probably watch that like later down the road, whenever it's all wrapped up. And then Anthony Smith, Dolidze. What'd you think of that fight?
Actually, I didn't even watch that.
Yeah, all I gotta say is Anthony Smith has bad tattoos. Dan Ige, Lopez, we kind of touched on that. What do you do with Lopez?
He's unranked, isn't he?
Who's his 6 losses
Yeah,
to?
it's time to give him a rank guy. That's what we do. Oh no, he's ranked. He's 14. Shit. Dan Ige, apparently, according to this, is still ranked ahead of him. But if you want to keep it close in the rankings for Lopez, give him I think he needs to move up. I mean, you can give him Bryce Mitchell.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I think
let me look at bantamweights. I would say Sandhagen, but he's fighting August 3rd.
Yeah, Lopez is 14. He's a little.
Didn't Cejudo retire? Why is he still on here? Did he retire? I feel like he's retired 8 times.
Wait, who?
Cejudo. I
don't know, dude. And that's I was gonna say I don't care, but
no. Wait, he lost to Marab, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Rob carried him around the octagon.
What about Aldo?
One. So is he? Yeah, he's officially unretired.
Aldo, I mean, didn't he fight for the title?
Jose.
Yeah. Didn't he fight? Or no, wait, was that fly? What was that at?
It wasn't for the title. There's no.
Oh no, it was on the same card as
Pantoja.
Okay, that's what it was. Who did he fight on that card?
I can't remember, but I remember
exactly, dude. It's so hard to remember all this shit. This guy's making a big deal about losing. Jose, he lost to Martinez, or he won. He beat Martinez May 4th.
Oh yeah,
It's literally a month and a half ago.
yeah, it's out of my mind, dude. It's ancient history.
Who the hell is I've never seen. Oh wait, I've seen Martinez. Okay, yeah, dude. What about Aldo? Would be a fun one.
Against who?
Lopez.
Well, yeah, if Aldo's, if he's just back completely.
One fight that's coming up: Figueiredo versus Chito Vera. I cannot wait for that fight.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna be nice.
That's gonna be a really good fight.
Who do you have for that?
Cheeto's just like one of my ride or die guys, so I'm gonna go with that. But
I am too. I even took Cheeto against O'Malley the second time. I'd probably, if they fought a third time, I'd probably go O'Malley.
yeah, he's clearly better, but
Yeah.
He's a dog, dude. So my brother and I were talking about what's next for Islam. Like, does he go up and fight Leon?
Islam needs to sit at lightweight for maybe at least one more fight. Because, dude, I mean, he defended his title against a featherweight twice and Dustin Poirier. And I love Dustin Poirier, but he took that fight because he thought it would be kind of because it was a good timing for him, and he did the Dagestani way. If he thought that would be a pretty easy fight, but Dustin did take him through some deep water, which thank God somebody did. But I think that's why he wants to move up weight, probably.
Oh, dude, Islam's had some battles. I mean,
yeah,
Volk, the way he ended that fight.
Yeah, took him through deep water, but I think he needs to defend because I'm tired of all this moving up and weight and shit. Defend the belt. Sit there and defend the belt. Unless you're Alex Vieta and you're dying cut. But Islam's also dying cutting weight, probably, as all Dagestanis do, those fat fucks.
Yeah. I mean, Arman is obviously the guy to fight, but he's only like a 6-month probation after punching that guy in the crowd.
That's so stupid, dude.
But 6 months, that Russians fight once a year, so that lines right up. Who's Oliveira fighting? Oh, he lost to Arman. Yeah, Arman's obviously the next guy. But dude, if he wanted to go up and fight Leon, that would be pretty fun. I think he runs through Leon. I really do.
Run through him. I don't know. Maybe. We'll have to see.
I just think Islam's massive for the division. He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Good striker. Leon, I wouldn't say small, but I wouldn't say he's really big for the division.
Here's the thing: we didn't really talk. I don't know if we talked about it. We talk about Conor McGregor pulling out and everything.
What about it?
Just about the whole situation with what was supposed to be his fight card, broken toe. I don't think we knew what the reason was. What do you think of that? Do you think he was smart?
It was his toe, right?
Yeah.
And then Chael goes on record saying it was rehab.
He said that before the toe.
Bro, if he just says that and it's not the toe, that is a wild accusation.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he doesn't really care. I mean,
he said he wanted to be 100% Conor McGregor whenever he came back, and yeah, I get it, but Alex defended his title on a broken toe. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm saying, I can't put myself in their shoes, and I get it, Conor, but dude. Fight or don't. I don't know. It's just been so long, this entire charade.
I think he'll fight again. I just don't know what it would be.
They're gonna fight one more. Honestly, if Chandler runs through him, I mean, what's next?
I don't know what to make of Chandler. Chandler's why would I go fight someone else when I can make 3 times the money I'm going to make when I fight?
Well, allegedly it's 10 times, but
10 times.
That's what Conor said. So.
Oh, okay. Well, come on. You probably making $1 million something for it. I know Poirier made like $1 million for it.
Yeah, Poirier did real good fighting him twice.
Yeah, but I don't really know what.
Poirier did that immediately after he won. He's like, "Thank God I get to fight him again."
Yeah,
they won.
I don't know what is next for Conor McGregor. Obviously, everyone wants to see him, but it is weird that like you see videos of him partying and stuff and all that shit. It is hilarious. It's great
Him,
content.
dude,
I thoroughly enjoy it. But
him like reaching to pull his dick out on his yacht, like, and it looks like a picture a paparazzi took and posted it on like some smut magazine, but no, he posted it himself. It was on his own Instagram.
dude, his wife or girlfriend or whatever the hell she is,
It's his
Dee.
wife, and he probably has a bunch of gumas like they do on Sopranos.
Dude, I love Dee. Like that girl puts up with so much shit. Like, and I mean, like rightfully so. She ain't gonna leave him, but like it's so funny. Like,
Yeah,
did you
we
see,
talked
like
about his coke use, and that's like I love how Jones's coke use is like on paper in a court of law, like he's done coke. Connor, it's not on paper like that, but everybody's like, look at him.
yeah,
You're gonna
he's
tell.
big.
There's that video of him in like the bathroom of his own restaurant where he comes out and he's just screaming into the mirror, like, and he's flexed. It's like, yeah, and he just came out of a stall. I wonder what he did.
No, yeah, he's the goat. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, I don't know what to make of Connor. I hope he fights Chandler. Chandler's never been in a boring fight, so
He is not. Last was Chandler's last fight against who was his last fight? Was that against Poirier? He's I know he's been inactive for a while.
let's see.
Because it's been so long.
Last one was, yeah, it was.
Damn, I was there for that whenever he was pouring blood into his mouth and all that good tasty stuff. That was not a boring fight.
Dude, that was November 12th, 2022.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's been sitting, waiting, wishing and praying.
But there probably is something to that. Just like taking time off. Like I think that probably is good,
And yeah, no, you'd think Chandler's partying like McGregor?
No.
Yeah.
Chandler's been in some bangers.
But anyway, Poeton's my goat.
Where's he rank? Is he top 3 all time?
I mean, his run, his just UFC career run is probably sits just at like top 3 of all time. He's one of the greatest. I mean, he's a great combat sports athlete. He's a glory. Like in kickboxing, he was a legend. And now, where does he sit pound for pound? All right,
I think that much 4.
That's not all right. Fucking get Leon. All right, hold on. Get Leon down from put. He's 3.
How many title defenses did Leon have? 2.
Yeah.
He beat Usman for this is a title fight. He beat Usman, then he got the title. So yeah, he beat him once, and then he beat Colby. So what's that 2? Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, and how much time did he do that? And Alex defended his what? Wait, Alex defended his twice too, huh? Or was that his?
Yuri. I guess he beat Yuri.
Yuri Hill.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That was his second defense, and he did that in half the time that it took Leon probably.
Let's see.
I could just be glazing Pieta though, but that's not.
Dude, I mean, rightfully so. I mean, the dude deserves it. I'm trying to think if there's any other lightweights or light heavyweights that could fight Piera. He never fought Jan, right? No,
he kind of reignited the division too. Light heavyweight was kind of like stale, dude. Yeah, let's give him Ankalaev next.
Wait, did Carlos Ulberg win his last fight? He did.
That was one
that guy could be the next guy.
Damn, he was gonna fight Hill. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Ulberg's ranked 11th.
That is the fight. Put Ulberg, Hill, and then hopefully Ulberg will win just to shut Hill up, and then Ulberg versus Poton. That'd be really fun.
Could do that. Everybody, just duck Ankalaev, or not duck, but skip Ankalaev because everybody hates him now. His last few performances have been horrible.
He had a draw, and then who did he lose to?
Two.
Ankalaev.
Shit. Let me see. I just know.
Lost Blachowicz. Yeah, Blachowicz is kind of in a standstill.
He could not
He lost
continue
a lot.
against Johnny Walker. It was like some weird shit. He had draw against Blachowicz. That was a shit fight. He beat Anthony Smith though, thank God.
Thank God.
He had that weird one with Kutabala too. The first one, anyway.
Oh, that was a classic.
The second one, he knocked him the fuck out. Ankalaev looks insane. He's got a crazy Amish face.
Yeah, dude. Light heavyweight's a weird one. I know Pereira wants to be active, but I don't know who he fights.
Everyone, dude.
Yeah, but
give me everybody.
No one's worthy though. I mean, I would say Rakic, but he lost to.
Give him Anthony Smith. I think he could take him.
Dude, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anthony Smith's pretty pissed. Yeah, I don't know. It really is kind of heavyweight. If you're gonna set up a big,
he's gonna give him Jan.
What was Jan's last fight? He did fight Pereira. What? I'm trying to remember that fight.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, they did fight.
Dude, we can't remember anything.
Yeah, no, that was his third defense actually. So he's way better than Leon. He should be in front of Leon in the pound.
But that wasn't a title fight though.
Yeah, so I guess
that's why.
Okay. Then never mind. But
it's a split decision.
Still, but yeah, you could give because that was a lot of people thought that was a close decision. I remember. So if you give give Jan like that other opportunity, which he kind of is, still deserving of, there you go. I'd say he's ready to fight him.
Yeah, I think that's probably the fight to make. I mean, unless you want to throw. Unless someone, let me look at 85ers, someone come up.
Ain't nobody coming up after him except for Israel.
Yep, no, that's the only fight to make at the moment, unless Hill versus.
Unless Paulo Costa decides to move up.
Dude,
I'd love for Poatan to fight Johnny Walker just to see Johnny Walker get knocked out like in a funny way.
Johnny Walker gets knocked out like 6 times in a row, and
he's always in the end of some goofy ass knockouts. The guys from Morning Combat. They were like, one dude was like screaming not screaming his head off, but he was just so frustrated with Johnny Walker's performance because like he went and switched gyms or something. And I don't know, they're kind of teaching
he went to McGregor's gym like a year or two ago.
They're trying to teach him to be like more defensive. And like he doesn't really use like his range as much anymore. And it's like, dude, you're like 6'7", 6'6", and yeah, you need to use your range. And he's letting the guys get in and just knock him the fuck out. And he has a glass chin.
Yeah. That went like a couple years ago, dude, he was fun to watch. Like he was
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he just kind of got knocked out a couple times. It just changes you, I guess. But yeah, I know he went to McGregor's gym, or at least his coach, because I always see his coach on the sidelines. But yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate. I don't know, but there's something satisfying seeing guys like come out the title and dancing and doing all this dumb shit, like MVP doing all that stuff last night, and he loses. Like I kind of like something about it. It's kind of nice. But I think we've pretty much touched on everything. Is there anything else you want to hit?
I mean, we can talk about some of the future cards coming up that look great. We got Nami.
Well, we can do fight night cards, and then we'll hit the pay-per-views later.
No, yeah, I'm looking at them because like some of these cards are kind of like, all right, Drew Dober's fighting again soon. He's fighting Mike Davis.
Who is?
Drew Dober.
I'm looking at ESPN. It says to be announced.
Oh, it still says.
Tracy Cortez versus Rose Namajunas.
Yep.
I guess Cortez.
Shout out Pat Barry. You are weird and criminal.
Yeah, dude. The fight nights are
that Verna chick's fighting the next fight night. Verna Jandaroba.
Oh, that chick that looks like Rob Schneider.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I always see those memes. They're pretty funny.
I know, she looks wild. But yeah, that card looks a little stale.
I
But
hope
yeah.
she wins.
Next card is or next big card is Leon Bilal. Can't wait for that.
Patty Pimblett versus Bobby Green.
I hope
Patty
Bobby.
Pimblett is an underdog. Wow.
Yeah, I hope Bobby Green kills him.
Yeah, Aspinall. Dude, Curtis. I'm not like I said. The Curtis Blades fan club isn't too deep, but I do like plus 185 or plus
I'm
195.
gonna make a Curtis Blades fan page now.
Hundreds of followers. Yeah, no, the 304 card isn't bad.
Not at all.
But dude, some of these fight nights, I don't understand some of these fight nights. Some of these fight nights are like better than a lot of these cards, and then like you can't get a fight night that's like you get a fight night where you're just like, I don't know. I might know one of these people on here.
Dude, how about the guys who couldn't get their money back for the tickets for UFC 303?
That's gotta suck.
I mean, at least they got to see Alex Pieta do his thing, but Jesus Christ,
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I guess they didn't give an option on that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but I think I saw some dude tweet like, I spent $200K.
What?
I don't know. Maybe it was some ridiculous number.
Dude, if you're spending that much money on a ticket, like, bro, probably doesn't mean that much.
You know how much Taylor Swift tickets run?
Like 1,000, not 200 grand.
Teach you like $2K.
Bro, people are insane.
I don't even like listening to her like virtually, let alone live.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's a reason why she's flying on private jets everywhere she goes. Goes across her living room, she's going on a private jet. So,
dude, I would be too. Fuck the environment. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, good times. But all right, I think that just about does it. We'll be back for 304. Definitely, we'll talk about Bilal Muhammad for hours. And,
God, remember the name.
Yeah, you better remember the name. Yeah, if we have to leave you with one thing, just don't forget his name. Yeah, so we'll see you guys again, and if you can like and subscribe, really appreciate it.
Like, subscribe, and remember, don't stop gambling. You're gonna win big. You're right there.
Yeah, 97% of gamblers who quit right before they hit big. So just remember that.